What is up? What is going on? Hopefully, everybody's having a somewhat good Sunday. I'm having a really good Sunday. Today is yours choice. Today is the Prowler. It won the vote, 48%. A lot bigger than what I thought it would. But out of all those votes, 48%, almost half, voted for the Prowler. So I expect to see some people here watching Prowler. Where are you guys at? I got one set of eyeballs on me. Where are they at? Where is everybody? Is anyone alive? Is anyone around? Hello? What kind of a Sunday is everybody having? Are you having a tired Sunday? Are you having a wild Sunday? Are you having a I don't give a shit Sunday? Are you having a prowler Sunday? Let me know. Let me know what's up here. And I'm going to sit here until. Oh, by the way, uh, there will be a change this week. This week there will be there probably won't be a for the horror of it. I'll probably talk to Sean and we'll probably do Friday the 13th Part 4 next week because tomorrow night at look here. Tomorrow night at 11 o'clock, I'll be having a deep dive film discussion with Flesh Wound Dan from Flesh Wound Features on 1978 I Spit on Your Grave and its 2010 remake. And then Tuesday night, I will be welcoming another special guest, which is uh, Filthy Dan, and we will be watching Final Exam. So either way, you guys get stuck with Final Exam. So in other words, like you could say, Monday and Tuesday, I got the dance. So this is gonna be one. This is gonna be one hell of a Dan week. This Dan week, bit of a Dan week is gonna be a Dan week. Oh, man. And this color here, this blue right here, is a little hint of what I'm going to be doing for next Sunday's matinee. If you can guess what it's going to be, let me know. What's going on, Russell? How you doing? Boston, what's going on, man? Say, if everybody voted for the Prowler, then oh man, oh, wait a few here. So how's it been going today? What's been going on with everybody? You guys dig the Prowler? One of you guys, just one of you guys hadn't seen the Prowler. I'm not sure which one it is, but oh my god, I'm hot already. So I'm losing the shirt all fucking ready. I don't even give a shit. Been looking forward to it, man. Um, it's kind of rough doing shit Sunday afternoon and then Monday night and then Tuesday night because then I've got to wait all the way till Sunday again to do this. Uh, oh shit! What's the first time you guys ever seen the Prowler? And do you agree with Tom Savini? Do you agree that it's his best makeup, his best special? What's going on, Video Tasties? How's it going, man? What this film was called in the UK? Rosemary's Killer, or well, in Germany it was called Pitchfork of Death. Almost every place else it's called Rosemary's Killer. Yes, I know my shit, videotape. You know I do. You already know. You already know it, brother. And what I don't know, I definitely put down here. Uh, I definitely put down here. That way, in case somebody asks me a question like that, I'm able to answer it. But no, man, I've been watching Prowler since I was a kid. So you guys agreed with Tom Savini's his best effects. I don't know. I thought Maniac was pretty good. I thought People 4 was really good. Oh man, not to mention Day of the Dead. I mean, those are pretty tough. You know what I mean? For him to say Prowler is his best. Oh no, man. What do you guys think about it? Oh, I don't think I've talked to you too much, Tasties. You are I can remember your name. Uh, hang on. Shit, I can't remember your fucking name. Oh, cannot remember your name, man. Sorry about that. I think you used to join the streams a lot, didn't you? And you just don't anymore. What's been going on with you? Probably one time. Yeah, man. Just like England and and certain other countries, I mean Australia did it too. They always had to put out the more chopped up versions of the films, and like for instance, with "I Spit on Your Grave" that I'm doing tomorrow night. Garrett, that's right. With "I Spit on Your Grave" tomorrow night that I'm doing with Flesh Moon Dan. "I Spit on Your Grave," man. It would This is like the only country that it actually played in. Like most of the other countries, it didn't even get seen until it was released on video. I got a lot of shit to talk about with that. Dan. Looking forward to talking to Dan for a minute. So what's everybody's vote here for Tom Savini's best effects ever? I say it's kind of hard to say Day of the Dead because he had a young man. I don't know. He had a hell of a group there with him, man. He had a young Greg Nicotero with him there, and Nicotero definitely introduced some new shit to him. So it's like you can't really say Day of the Dead's all his shit. You know what I mean? Because Nicotero had come along quite a way at that point. Oh yeah, all the way up until they come out with that one just prior to the Scream Factory version. It was that deluxe version that had the little slasher family tree type thing going on, pointing to all the different all the different films and how they'd gotten to where it was. That little one where they talked to Axel and you know what I mean, everybody in there. But you know, uh, Affleck, Neil Affleck. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? What I do? I have that too, Austin. I have that and the Scream Factory version, both of the deluxe slips and then the steelbook. I also got the minor back there. So, no Chris Rock. I'm actually curious about that, man. Oh, my boy, yeah, I wish it had been like that. I always loved my boy Valentine anyway. So when they introduced that shit with the old lady going around and shit in there, and then oh hell yeah, and chick being put up on the shower with it squirting out of her mouth, hell yeah. See, because it comes from the '70s where it had all this exploitation and it showed too much as far as they were concerned, it showed too much. So then when it got to the '80s, they started getting all conservative. You know what I mean? Start getting all start getting all England on. So you know what I mean? But what I was gonna say is about Saul X. I'm actually curious about that, man. Just for the simple fact of Shawnee Smith being back in it. because I always thought her character got taken down a little early anyway. So it's like I saw it in Cinemax one time. Yeah, yeah, that was the one I grew up on, man, because I was born in '73. So when it came out, man, I was like what 8 years old. So the very next year it came on HBO, and that was before there was Cinemax. So at that time, the only pay channel like that was HBO. It wasn't a Showtime yet or anything. So it was just HBO. So that very next year, it always took like a whole year to get over to HBO back then. And so I seen it probably 82 or so, winter of 82 maybe. So, and I love that version too, man. Because you got to think, from the time I was 5 till the time I was 8, 9, 10 years old, was all this kick-ass slasher films, man. Fuck, you had My Bloody Valentine, you had Prowler, you had Maniac, you had Halloween, and then you had the Carpenter films, you had The Fall, you had Escape from New York, Thing came out in '82, so that was a really good time. So for me being an 8, 9, 10-year old kid, man, really, like I said before, my mom took me to see the first 7 Friday the 13th every we was there opening weekend every year, and then I went and seen Part 8 with a friend of mine, and he and I were the only 2 people in the theater. So I seen the first 8 Friday the 13th in the theater. A couple of cool things about this film, man, that I didn't think about before. Farley Granger is in this. I hadn't thought about it. And anybody who is an Alfred Hitchcock fan knows who Farley Granger is, man. He was in Strangers on a Train. He was in Rope. He was the real nervous one. Rope is the one that's basically about Leopold and Loeb. Um, and yeah, it's got James Stewart in it. And there's 2 guys there. The two, you know what I mean? They're they're the privileged, and they feel like they're better, so they're allowed to murder, and they'd killed their buddy, and they'd put him in this fucking chest. And one is real obnoxious and real cocky, and the other one is Farley Granger, and he's real nervous and shit, freaking out. James Stewart's fucking with him. So anybody who hasn't seen Rope by Albert Hitchcock, check it out. Strangers on a Train too. That's a really good one. There's a part in Strangers on a Train that well, if you know the premise of Strangers on a Train, it's this guy meets this other guy on a train, and he talks him into, and the guy didn't even know he's serious, but he talks him into, hey, I'll get rid of your wife, you know, if you get rid, you know what I mean? So it's like, but when he kills the dude's wife, it's at like a carnival, and when he grabs her glasses full and hits the ground, and he's strangling her, and you can see the reflection. It's classic Hitchcock. You can see the reflection of him choking her in her glasses that are laying on the ground. So yeah, Strangers on a Train or Rope, definitely give him a watch for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, what we got here? Now that I shut my mouth for a minute, I got caught up for a minute talking about some Hitchcock. I don't care what people say about him being creepy and all this kind of bullshit. You got to separate the arts from the art. And Alfred Hitchcock, you know, there's never been any better. So, asking boo. So, what's everybody's vote on it? On the best Savini effects ever, the best Savini makeup they ever did. And you're going all the way back to you know fucking Maniac. There's Breath of Teen. There's Breath of Four. Day of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead. I mean, on and on and on. Prowler. What do you guys think is the best ever that he ever did? I was gonna say Day of the Dead, but he had a lot of help from Nicotero and that group. Yeah, but I mean, you got to think, man, that wasn't just him. Greg Nicotero definitely helped him out, and old boy helped him out with blood, man. Dick Smith helped him out with blood, or with blood and shit. I believe it was Dick Smith helped him out. took away that fluorescent bright red and actually gave it a, you know, he's the one that taught him the the food coloring and the hero syrup and all that bullshit. But yeah, Day of the Dead probably. Man. Day of the Dead has aged better because shit. When I was a kid, all the way to when I was a teenager, Day of the Dead for sure was not considered the best of the Holy Trinity. It was definitely not considered that. Yeah, it was still considered Dawn at that time. So, what do you think it is about Day of the Dead that has made it age so well? Has made it age better than the other? I was thinking about this the other day, and I also had this conversation with Knight because we've done a lot of Romero. We got the Romero thing in common, and we talked about that. I'm just wondering what you guys think it is about it. Both chord, yeah, yeah, and that was an accident too. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it was. Yeah, for years, Dawn of the Dead was my favorite. The Day of the Dead is still not my favorite. Night of the Living Dead. To me, that black and white and certain little things like the girl picking up, you know what I mean, stabbing her mom. To me, that it has got a creepy factor to it that none of them. Here, got a few more eyes watching, but not saying nothing. Who all we got here today? Who in the hell's here today? Talk to me. Let me talk to you. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, man. Really, he did, man. Maniac. Well, probably P forward too, though. Yeah, man. Ooh, man. That machete in the side of the head and him sliding down on it. That was cool. Hmm. Well, he's always done good shit. You know what I mean? The only thing that was really ever suspect really was the pancake makeup in Dawn. And it's just because looking through there, it didn't look as blue that time to him. It come out a lot more blue on camera. I do believe it's what he put. No, got neither one of my chicks here, man. Look got Jay. We got Mayanne. Mayanne don't join me no more. Mayanne don't like me anymore, you guys. Yes, yes, Bub, man. I think it is my opinion. The dude that plays Bub. Oh, dude that plays Bub rivals. Rivals Boris Karloff. That dude, with the way he is able to perform and the way he's able to move his face and communicate without actually saying, um, actually speaking any real words or any real dialogue, he rivals Boris Karloff, man. His performance is that good. Karloff was able to do it with his face and his actions, like that one part in the original Frankenstein when when he's getting chained there and that light's coming through up there and he's just looking up there like, why me? You know what I mean? And you can just tell, hey, Pap, what's going on? But see, you guys don't mind giving those thumbs up. Get this, getting this rolling. I guess I've been sitting around waiting to see if see if my chicks will show up. Who else is gonna pop in here? How you doing, Pat? What is going on? What the hell are you doing today? I've heard my announcement, but there will probably be no for the horror of it this week. Probably just going to press the horror up next week for Sean, because tomorrow night I'm the Flesh Wound Dan, and we're doing a comparison of the original Light Spoon in Your Grave to the remake, the 2010 remake, and a deep discussion. And then Tuesday night, I got Filthy Dan from Department of Fear, and we will be doing a watch and discussion of Final Exam. So there you are, Jay. I was wondering about you. You still love me, man? She doesn't. She's a fuck him. I don't watch him no more. But thank you for coming by. Give me that thumbs up if you guys don't mind. Here, refresh it. See how many thumbs I got here. Oh man, yeah. Prowler. Who all here has not seen the Prowler? I'm guessing pretty much everybody does. Has. Yeah, I mean it's definitely different. Five what? Five what? On the love today. See, yeah. Oh, I knew you had Austin. What did you think of Final Exam? Final Exam is this no having story fucking slasher, man. Dude just shows up one day and just starts murdering. Just yeah. Did you see Screen Factory announced Blob? God, what else did they announce? Night of Demons, Night of Demons 2, Night of Demons 3, and something else. So Pumpkinhead. So, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Sonic Juno's not good. E even Ninja, man. Even my, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Maybe we'll show up eventually. It's not feeling the love, you know what I mean? You must be getting tired of me. Oh, oh he's getting bored. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Night School, yes. Yes. Oh man, Night School. That's the one with Rachel Ward, right? Yeah, I seen that years back. You know, this is on lookmovie.com. Um, but it's on. If you go to Look Movie, just type it in one word, lookmovie.com, and then go to the Look Movie 2, and that's the one you'll find it on. You'll see a 2 right there. Go to that one and type in and separate it. The Prowler 1981. And you'll find it. If not, and I mean, it's on YouTube, it's on Prime, it's on Tubi, it's on everywhere else. And I will wait for you guys. And whoever's straggling behind who has ads and all that shit, I'll wait for you guys are done. You like talking and bullshitting and hanging out today. I always get like this on Sunday because, like I say, I go from Tuesday night and I don't do any lives until all the way to Sunday. So by the time it gets to be Sunday, I'm looking to communicate, I'm looking to socialize. So, by the way, Austin, I still haven't gotten that I know of. I haven't gotten a response from Eric on the Mountaintop Motel all his different stuff that I asked him if he'd sell to me. So yeah. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I was just talking about you and Tuesday night. Dan, right? Call yourself Filthy Dan. Great name, by the way. Um, I was talking about I changed my schedule so I could have them instead of a instead of a great damn week, it's gonna be a great damn week. Mm, yeah, I know it's terrible, but I know, I know. Yeah, he has he gave me a like on that, I do believe, but he didn't answer me on that. I'm wanting that memorabilia man. He got shit signed and everything. So if he's not wanting it, I'd be more than happy to take it off the hands. But I don't. You know? Yeah, Partner Fear will be with me Tuesday night for final exam at 10 p.m. Eastern time, right here. He and I will be having a watch along slash commentary slash discussion. So I got the Dans back to back. I got Flesh Wound Dan. I got Filth Dan. Gonna have a hell of a Dan week. So, but if anybody needs any more time, let me know. If not, here in 2 seconds, I'll go ahead and count this down and we'll get rolling, yo. Yeah, I'm not expecting him to respond. You know, he probably doesn't have. He probably didn't have the engine crosser right way when upside down. Really, I haven't really paid attention to that, and I've seen that a million times. Really, that's cool. Nine Demons 2 is not bad either. Now 3, I'm not big on it. Here, let me set my shit up here. I did a cleaning on my other All Region Blu-ray players so that so that I can use them both. Because for a while I was bouncing one back and forth because it had gotten dirty. I didn't feel like popping those things because it can be a bit of a pain in the ass to clean. Uh, yeah, 4K. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I'm wanting to get that 4K and the burning 4K for sure. Doing like, hey Eric, what's going on, man? Right, right. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, and I have a comment. I want to get that too. I want that deluxe cover. So does anybody need more time to get ready for this for the Prowler? Oh, yeah, well I'm talking about it here. A hint of what my my next week's matinee will be at 1 p.m. next Sunday. Check out the color of my ticker tape, my banner and shit. Just something to think about throughout this film, and then I will be announcing what I'll be doing next week. So I'm going to count this down. We're going to get going. Cool. Thumbs up. Be all ready? No. Yeah, I seen that on Pumpkinhead. Yeah, it's one of the ones they just announced, along with the Night of the Demons and the Blob. All right, so we're gonna get this rolling. Then after the movie's over, shit, bullshit some more if you guys want to. I'll be around here. You guys can stick around as long as you want, of course. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm watching the Blue Underground. Probably. Yeah, Far Lake Ranger, man. I hadn't really paid that much attention to that, man. You know. You also got Lawrence Tierney. He's in Reservoir Dogs. He was in Midnight, Silver Bullet, Arthur. I mean, on and on, man. She got a hell of a cast in it. Think about it. Looking Farley Granger, man. Uh, Hitchcock was big on it. He did two of Hitchcock's best films. So watch it on Tubi. Nah, it's not over. I'll hang around for a little while. I'll hang around till everybody's done. Never leave a straggler. Myself just started very interesting with the World War II guys and shit. By the way, if you guys haven't caught the uh, new pickups bit that I put out late last night. That's pretty good pickups. Definitely recommend checking it out. Oh, And then there's tomorrow night. And then here is Tuesday night. So, and then this will be next week, episode 18. So, what's been going on, Eric? Yeah, I was actually surprised that the Prowler won when I put up the vote. You know what I mean? 'Cause I had MADMAN in there, I had Funny Sam, I had Graduation Day in there. You know, the Prowler, and well, I guess I'm not so surprised it won. I'm surprised it won so easily. You know what I mean? 48% of the votes, man. That's crazy. Because I like the Prowler, but I've never I've never thought it was one of the best early '80s slashers. You know what I mean? I don't think it's one of the best ones. I definitely wouldn't put it in my top 10 or 15. I like it, but I just don't think it's one of the top ones. Effects, yeah. Acting, shit, maybe not. It's got some interesting acting. Like the fucking deputy. You got what's his name? Mark London, the deputy guy. This is a scrawny motherfucker, man. That is a dude I would not heed one bit. I'd be breaking law all around him. That's cool. It's possible, yeah. Man, there's really no limit to the bullshit they pull. You know, there really isn't. Oh, there's a red, white, and blue today. It's a color combination I hadn't really done. You don't seem to be being all patriotic very often, but actually looks more like one of those popsicles. You know the popsicles that have the red, white, and blue on them? You guys remember those? That's what I feel more like. It's one of those popsicles. Little brown Joe. Not that I'm not patriotic. I'm usually just not the most patriotic guy, you know? I don't go around preaching it all the time like a lot. But I have my times, you know. Definitely not a Nazi. Even though tons of German blood in it, as you can probably tell. Lots of German. Lots of German. My features show that. So is this chick Rosemary then? Is that what this is? Love that car though. Car's badass. Why don't we make cool cars anymore, man? Not now the cars are all throwaway cars. But back then and up until shit, what, late '70s, you know, badass nice cars, man. And then like the early '80s, early to mid '80s, they started making cars basically to throw away. You know what I mean? My favorite car is still 1967 Chevy Camaro Super Sport. I think that is the toughest looking muscle car that's ever been made. I think it's 1967. Just like the one that Buddy Repperton's driving in Christine. that metallic gray one with the black stripe. Oh man, that fucking oh man, that's pretty. It's pretty. Much prettier than Christine. Not the Christines, but you know, Buddy's car was much prettier. It's just I just love that couple of years where I also like a I think it's a mid '70s Monte Carlo 768 Camaro. Hell yeah. Also like I think it's a mid '70s Monte Carlo, like the one Annie's driving in Halloween, the long ones. I think those are pretty cool too. There was a year, maybe '82 or '83, of Monte Carlo that was pretty nice too. Hey, what's going on, Steel? How you doing, man? Ooh yeah, ticket. Yeah, that's some of my favorite. That's my favorite part. What's going on, Steel? Oh, but yeah, so seen the Prowler in a little while. So is this chick here? Is this Marianne? Is that what is that where we're at here with this? I thought this had a pretty good score to it too. But you notice if they ever show this film in like best of slashers and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they do it with all of them. They show the kills, but with this one, they definitely show. That's all they show, and it's the kills. You know what I mean? Because some of the stars in this. You know, the problem is a couple of the actors. It's funny. You got like I said, you got Farley Granger, and you got Lawrence Sheridan, and they're both good. And then the main chick, the Vicky, um, she can play Pam. She's all right, but then everybody else is kind of like this deputy here, man. This guy would not deter me from breaking a law. Let me tell you, nice short, good boy. We love them. Fuck, man, turn it on. It's on about everything, man. You can find it anywhere and everywhere, man. Uh, it's on what's called Look Movie 2. It's got a two with it. It's Look Movie and you like a two and then it's a Look Movie. So it's weird. I found it. I didn't find it on the regular Look Movie, but I found it. The shit just turn it on anywhere, man. For almost 11 minutes, timestamp. Fuck it. Might as well turn it on. Makes it a lot more interesting to hang around and bullshit. There he is, Farley Green. I loved him in Hitchcock's role. He was a little paranoid guy, afraid he was going to get caught. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't even think it's the original Angela in part three, is it? I know it. I know it's the original Angela in what two. But I was thinking it was a different Angela. That or they just did her makeup to help one. You hear on my the trivia show that I did there that she's the one who played the original Angela. She's actually the niece to Rue McClanahan from Golden. Rue's the one that talked her into auditioning. This chick here playing Pam, this Vicky Dawson. She was in like soap opera shit, as Will Turner and shit like that. Really? So it's the makeup that they fuck up in part three. That's why she looks a little different. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this deputy just fucking kills me. Jaws set? What does? From all right, man. Ugh. All right, man. All right. Oh, Angela. Well, I want tonight the Creeps figure. You got Tom Atkins. I want to get a hold of that one bad. He's fucking ridiculous. Just like her, she's ridiculously expensive too. Luckily, I got her early, so thank you, thank you. I got the one with Stooge and Suzanne too. There's only two or three holy grails that I really want to get a hold of that I don't have yet. Um, I have the Mezco 112 Leatherface on its way. It should be here early this coming week. But I still need let's see, Dr. Channard from Hellraiser. I need the Tom Atkins figure from Night of the Creeps, the Shout Factory NECA. And I also need the NECA Betsy Palmer with the little kid Jason. I need that too. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, just like my NECA House of a Thousand Corpses, Captain Spaulding with his original clown suit that's signed by Sid Haig, man. Made to think what that would go for now. He signed that on his last convention before he passed. So crazy how much a lot of this shit gets to be up to. Like I will never be able to get that Pamela and little kid Jason NECA combo. I'll never be able to get that. That's like $500-600 or some shit. I wonder if these are like that on there. Yep, yep, yeah. She's just wearing one of them just in the right ear. It's got the upside down cross. Yep. See, there's the back of the box. See, there it is. Yep, just in the right ear. She has something different going on in her left. You see where Trick or Treat Studios is coming out with they're putting out Q figures. They don't look very articulated, but they're finally putting out a Motel Hell. So let's show this movie again. Timestamp is 17 minutes, man. But yeah, they're finally putting that out. Like I said, they don't look very articulated though. Yeah, yeah. However, that one scene where Renee is bent over when before she asks him about the sour ball, sour balls, man, you can't beat that scene, man. It says everything. It's poochy and it's smooth and it's nice and round and you know what I mean. It's very cool. It's very cool. Very cool. All the demons come. All the demons. You mean like nine demons? I know there's three of them. Much younger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, I like when it breaks that man because that shit was made up. Like when Jim Lee Curtis was in Halloween and shit, and and you know, she survived because she was innocent. And man, she wasn't that innocent. She was just too shy to have a boyfriend. She just got done smoking a joint with Annie on the way over to fucking babysit. You know, um, the only reason that Annie and Linda get killed and not Lori is because they're distracted. She's not. That's the only difference because there was no tropes like that back then. They didn't intentionally think about that. Just like she didn't intentionally beat him because she was a virgin. That just kind of just it just kind of happened that way. Because if that was true, then she broke some of the rules. She was doing drugs, right? So like those rules didn't exist. They just kind of just happened that way. Like for instance, Jenny in Friday the 13th Part Two. She spends the night with fucking Paul and fucks Paul that one night. She still survived. Alice had been fucking Steve Christie in the original Friday the 13th. She won't fucking me more, but she had been. I mean, and she's sitting there drinking and fucking getting high there when they were playing strip opera. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Kessler? How you doing, man? Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, that happened a couple times. Um, oh shit, I'm trying to think. A couple times. Fucking Romero did that every time, man. Romero had a black dude survive every time, and he was the first to do it. I always wish the black dude in the original Hatchet would survive. That motherfucker was hilarious. The original Hatchet's funny as fuck. Like, thanks, Kessler, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, hit that like for me, man. I appreciate it. This guy here, he's one of the ends that gets stabbed through the top of the fucking head, and he's got the eyes all white going back. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, Sally. Yeah. Yeah. I always kind of wanted to get her little brother to get wiped out. Smart ass little punk rat that he was, man. He's wears Halloween costume. Can see he's picking the litter. Okay. Of course he doesn't. They did like sun dried poodle turd. It's like you fucking brat, man. That kid needs some discipline. A little bit of discipline. Now they shut that boy's mouth. There it is, staring right to the top of the head. Damn. Love that knife. Love that fucking knife. Baba, yeah, yeah. Amazing. You know, like Demons 2, you know, like when they're in the theater. Is that the ones you're talking about, man? 'Cause I have the first two, you know, I've definitely seen the first two. I didn't know anything about, I mean, are they like direct sequels or are they just in the same universe or what? Uh, Red Ruffles and that. Yeah, he's such a little punk, man. That kid, he's seen that poodle too. Disrespecting his mom like a motherfucker, man. That always fucking shit. This girl, man, is her scream. You know what her scream reminds me of? Has anyone seen Blowout? You know the John Travolta had. Remember he was doing the chicks with the screams, and the screams were awful. This chick screams like that. Ah, damn girl, you could have found somebody else to scream that mother. She screams just like one of those chicks in Blowout. Really? Okay. Oh man, Nancy Allen's fantastic. Have you seen my signed picture of Nancy Allen? I'll show it to you guys, man. It's where she's naked and she's covering her boobs like this, and it's signed on there. It's her right about the Carrie era. Nancy Allen's just fucking cool. She's one of my favorite horror movie chicks. Nancy Allen, PJ Souls, Linnea, Amy Steele. Yeah, yeah, Nancy Allen's cool. But yeah, I got her signed shit right there, man. It's definitely one of my favorite signed pictures. Not just because she's naked, you know, but just because it's cool. You know? Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, definitely, definitely. She was even sexy when she played a bitch, you know. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of Halloween 5 and 6 and shit. I just don't like it. I do not like it. I can't get. I don't care if producer cut or whatever. It don't matter. I just do not like it. I'm definitely a Halloween purist. I like the original Halloween and somewhat the original Halloween 2. Of course, Halloween 3, but I mean as far as Michael Myers goes. Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Halloween 4 would have been fine, man. If they would have just if they just gave him a different fucking mask. That Joy mask just fucked me up, man. Michael Myers ain't supposed to have a mask where he happy, looks like he's happy to see you. You know what I mean? That mask looks so happy, like he's just like, "What's up? How y'all doing?" And then they completely changed it in the next one, and they decided to give him fucking, you know, Nicolas Cage mask. And then, the one in H2O is the one that really killed me. He looks like a total punk ass. Yeah, he's like some punk motherfucker, a punk ass motherfucker mask. He's like, man, fuck shit. Yeah. So imagine Halloween 4 if they would have gave him his a mask that looked like the gave if they'd have gave him the Shatner mask in part. Imagine how much better that would have been. How much better the vibe would have been of that. That one has one of the best like Halloween season time vibes of any of them. You gave him the right mask, that would have been cool as fuck. I'm interested in Solo X, man. Just they got Shawnee Smith back, and that interests. I always like Sean, and I love that Amanda role. So we'll see. Saw 2 is the best solo movie for it. Very good. Yeah, yeah, man, yeah, that Tina chick, man. I mean, I hate her nearly as much as I hated the movie, but you know what I mean. She tried, but yeah, Amelia Kincaid, yeah. How many of you guys knew that Amelia Kincaid was the niece of Rue McClanahan? Isn't it cool that Rue's the one that recommended that that, that she go try out for the Angela role? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, yeah, man. That's some fucking crazy traps, man. They had to up that shit. You know what I mean? Devil's Rain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll go over here. Oh, from Night 2, Hello, Mary Lou. Damn, I seen that once a long time, long time ago. When it first come out, I seen Hello, Mary Lou, which is basically the Bloody Mary story, man. Basically, it's basically along that line, like the urban legend Bloody Mary thing. It's basically that. But yeah, I'm curious about some of the new Soul movies. They're gonna keep making sequels, man. I mean, I guess Soul might as well be one of them. I'd rather see a Saw sequel than I would another fucking focus ass fucking Blumhouse goddamn Exorcist and Halloween bullshit sequel. You know what I mean? Damn, man, I watched the movie this morning. I was not expecting to enjoy it, but I ended up enjoying the fuck out of it, man. It's that nefarious. I was like, I actually really enjoyed that film. It was very interesting, very unique, man, very unique. Yeah, left her a flower. Yeah, I guess I might as well give it a flower. He's like, hey, even though your scream sounds absolutely dreadful, you can have this. He just gave it to her because he felt sorry for her. I think that scream was terrible. Still, like I said, that reminded me of those horrible screams in Blowout. Yeah, Russell's old school with that. That I didn't for a long time. I just got an Instagram a couple of years ago, just because it was just a necessary evil, in order to have a channel and all this kind of stuff and get everything rolling just right. I kind of had to. I didn't have to, but it's made it easier. I hardly even use it anymore though. I used to advertise my shit on it. Now I just kind of put it up there, my community posts and everything. And then I guess people that has no notifications on knows I'm on, and those that don't know. So there he is. There he is. There he is, the hero of the show, man. 32 minutes in. Deputy Mark London. He's he is such a fucking pansy. This guy. You know, the guys just slapping me cries. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna say you stand a better chance of whooping dude's ass than fucking Deputy Mark London does. Look at this fancy. Like I said, he's one of those guys who gets slapped, he fuck cry and shit. Slap me, boy. That's not very nice. He just comes off like a fucking super fan to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it too, man. That is a badass set. I prefer that and Housewives, both editions. That way, if it comes out to, I can decide which one I want. You know, what I do with them, man, is I put a card that's active, but that I never have, the prepaid, that I never have money on. That way, when my notification comes up that, hey, we tried to charge a card and blah blah blah, and it failed. That way, the one I want to get, I can stick in my active store and buy it. You know, the one that has money on. That's why I do that shit with all those guys. Big Bad Toy Store, all that shit. That's the way I do it. That way, if I don't have money for all the shit, and three or four of them comes up at once, I can pick and choose which ones I want. Speaking of that, man, oh my god, you guys know how big of a Fulci fan I am, right? I don't know how I overlooked and missed that Vinegar Syndrome, uh, the comic books, the original four fucking comic books in that set. I missed that motherfucker, but I got lucky because I've been doing eBay so long. I know a lot of sellers on there. They cut me really good deals, and I ended up getting it for damn near the same price as Vinegar Syndrome. So I got that motherfucker. So I did get my hands on the Vinegar Syndrome zombie comic set. It was limited to 1,500, so there's still a couple of sellers on there, man. But it helps that I know them and I've been on there for a long time. That's what I do. I don't get ripped off on eBay because I go to the same sellers and I go to the people who are collectors. Collectors aren't going to fuck you over. Yeah, I never did get my hands on the on Scarlet Box, so I'm getting this. I never get Scarlet Box. I never got the original Screen Factory Halloween set. The Halloween set was one that I probably should have got the original Halloween set just because the box is fucking badass. It, it would have been worth the price that it sold to begin with. You know, the price should, but I did. That's two things I did not get. But the only major Screen Factory shit that I miss is that whole. Oh hell yeah, man! That'll definitely sell that. And Scarlet Box. Yeah, the Scarlet Box. I ended up getting the trilogy box, but not the Scarlet. House set, yeah. But, that's shit still. Run it by me, man. Um, is anything that you're not wanting, man? You know what I mean? And quote me a price, man. You know, be more than happy to haggle with you about some of that stuff because I bet you still got some stuff that I don't have. Hey, what's going on, guy? Thanks for stopping by and giving me the thumbs up, man. I appreciate it. James Guy, guys. Oh, oh, um, Bull. Yeah, it's weird, man. No Sean today. No Ninja today. No Man today. You know, weird. Strange, man. Man might still be moving. Man, how much stuff does she got, man? She's been moving for like a month. Sean, yeah, you can never tell. No Juno. You know what I mean? Weird, man. But like anti-Gore these days, I guess. Cool. Good, man. Well, Lance Hendrickson. Yeah, I like it. I like Lance Hendrickson about everything he's done. He's a man. Definitely is. But yeah, if you got anything that you want to get rid of still, man, let me know. Quote me price. Something. 'Cause I bet you still got some shit that I want. I bet. There's not much. There's not a real lot that I don't have. There's things here and there I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that zombie set, man. I don't know how I missed that. I won't be missing that again. I guess they're going to be bringing House by the Cemetery comics through there. Beyond Maniac, the Maniac. You know, I got to get the Maniac. All graphic novels. Man, that's cool stuff. I always thought this mask was interesting. He pulled up that cloth thing up over his face, and just it's like, man, yeah. All right. This guy's basically just a jilted lover, man. It's just, that's his whole thing, man. He got jilted back then. He's still all jilted. Basically what it boils down to. Really? John Carpenter? Hmm. Netflix Halloween series done by John Carpenter. That's odd, man. You never know what the hell that's gonna be like. But Carpenter was done with Halloween. Like first, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like the one with William Cat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can't have a good series for very long, man. It's just, it's bound to fail, man. You're gonna, you're gonna run out of shit. It's gonna end up sucking. You know what I mean? There always comes a time in all franchises or series where you get desperate, and then you just repeat yourself, or not even repeat yourself, just making up fucking new dumbass shit. These are like one I got a timestamp of as of right now it is 44 minutes. 44 minutes. Time. This more back to it. Yeah, this is in Germany. It's a pitchfork of death. Um, it's basically a $1 million budget. It's filmed in Cape May, New Jersey. Abigail Embassy wanted to distribute this, but the producer um, didn't want to because he didn't like the price they offered, so he tried to distribute it himself, and that's kind of the way why it failed at the box office. Google what? What can't be true? The Carpenter Halloween series? Oh, see where you sent me a post, Jay. Is post you sent me that that about the Halloween series or yeah notification just flashed across there. I'll check it out here in a little bit. Is that what that's about? All right, cool, cool. That's really interesting. He's the only one that ever did Halloween right, in my opinion. But I don't know about Netflix series, man. I don't know. Kind of concerned about that. What made him all of a sudden want to jump on board and fuck with that? Yeah, yeah, Pap. I actually have that pre-ordered. One that kind of like a Bible. Yeah, Austin. Yeah, seen that, man. Not even sure is real, huh? So I wonder if they're going back and crossing out all. Well, they'd have to cross all this bullshit because the Blumhouse people ground him up into hamburger meat. So, I don't see him putting stuff back together. So they must be just, you know. I am curious about it. What are your guys' thoughts on the Exorcist Believer trailer? I I bet I can about guess. Most people hate. I didn't hate the trailer. Um, I don't know, man. I don't have a whole lot of hope for it, but I could have hated the trailer more than what I do. You know, I expected to hate shit more. I don't know. All I know is they're doing the exact same shit with it today with Halloween. You know, bringing in the legacy character, carry it. One of the three in this trilogy is gonna have Linda Blair. She's gonna come to stick her face in there someplace. I can care. But August 18th. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think the makeup is actually halfway decent. Unfortunately, they got them. You know what I mean? They're doing the makeup just like Reagan. You know what I mean? It's like it's Steel's in rare form today. These are you can always tell. You can always tell the Steel's in that steel form. Yeah, she got sticker face. Wait, yeah, whoa, yeah. That's one way to put it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a product of today. It's a it's a completely female cast and then one black dude. You know, so it's definitely a product of today. They definitely wanted to be woke. Yeah, that's for damn sure. Yeah, well, yeah, I thought that idea was okay, but you look at it, the whole cast is chicks except for the one black dude. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's product of today. Which is fine. But you know what I mean? It's like all female cast and then one guy. You know, they definitely wanted to make it a product of today. Blumhouse is such a fucking David Gordon Green. They're just such fucking posers, man. To me, they're just posers. You know what I mean? They don't know a goddamn thing about making any of these fucking shows really good. They really don't. They're just posing that shit. They're just basically perpetrating that they know how to make a Halloween and that's perpetrating. That's it. They just wish they knew how. They think they know some shit, but they don't know a damn thing. No, no, man. The Exorcist is basically fucking Ellen Burstyn. You know what I mean? Chris McNeil. She's basically going to be the fucking actor. And why in the fuck? You know how she said, well, it's going to take all the different rituals from all the different. Why is it going to take all of them? All it took was the Catholic ritual to fucking get Zuzu out of Reagan. So why you need every fucking ritual, every exorcism ritual? Well, is this motherfucker? Is this Zuzu on steroids or what? Zuzu extra fucking irritated this time? I don't know. Seemed pretty irritating the original actually. Didn't have to leave Reagan banned. The reason left Reagan is because Karras invited Zuzu into him. That's the only reason it left Reagan. Didn't have to. Otherwise, it would have stayed right there in Reagan because Karras wasn't strong enough to exercise the demon out. And Fuller Marin was dead, so Reagan would have been shit out of luck if Karras hadn't invited the demon to him. It just stayed in there. It just stayed in Reagan and ended up killing her. Exactly what happened. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Anytime you make a horror film, especially a sequel or something, you know what I mean, or fucking iconic classic like that, and you make it that much of a product of today, it's gonna fail, man. It's gonna fail. You need to at least take a step to for the old school to pull these old school fucking shows off. You know, you can't go. You just like I said, go. You can't go totally fucking woke, man, on that shit. You know what I mean? Hey, Juno, what's going on, man? Yep, I definitely seen that, man. I I see that you just got here. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, Juno? We're 53 minutes timestamp. Juno, one, my friend. Did you get your birthday package yet? We were just discussing the Exorcist, the Believer trailer, and how fucking woke it looks. It's just overflowing with female characters, you know what I mean? With today bullshit. Which is, that's fine having female characters, but don't have them fucking, you know, there's got to come a time when we get an even 50-50. Back in the day, it was male dominated. Now it's female dominated. Can't we get somewhere where we're right in the middle? You don't got to make a statement with every movie you make, man. They ain't about making it. A horror movie is not about making a statement. It's about being somewhat scary and entertaining. You don't got to make horror movies aren't about making social fucking statements. Anytime you do that, you're gonna run it every fucking time. Bottom line. Bottom line. In my opinion, that's just what's up. You're actually in about the safest place you can be, brothers, in that fucking cell. Stay in there and stay away from this fucking. Because this motherfucker stabbed motherfuckers on top of the head with this knife. Oh, so you'll be able to get it tomorrow? Cool. Awesome. Awesome, man. Awesome. Um, yeah. Definitely let me know if you like it, man. You get it tomorrow and open it up. Let me know what you think. And happy late birthday, you know. Right. They're about entertaining you and trying to somewhat scare you, man. Not about making statements and the other thing the Exorcist is missing is fucking Brie Larson at this point, you know. If she was in it, it'd be perfect, you know. It would definitely be total woke shit at that point. That's basically issue. Yeah, my only problem with Prowler is that a couple of the acting roles is a little weak. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Nice skate shit. Not having to stick me right in the middle of bullshit. Made a problem, man. Yeah, we got Russell's having a birthday here in about a week, and then Mayanne will be having one for a week or two after that. Oh, well. Yeah, she's vegan and she's all, you know what I mean? She's animal free, which is cool. I love animals too. But damn, I heard for the longest time, anytime you go to a convention and talk to her, she didn't want to talk about the horror film she was in. She wanted to talk about the animal thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, I mean that's cool and all, but people ain't going there to talk to you about your doggy, man. They're going there to talk to you about your films. It's cool that you like doggies and shit. That's cool. So do I. But I'm there to talk about your head spinning around and shit, not the dog you rescue. I mean, I don't mean try to sound fucked up, but that's what I told her too. It's like, well, that's great, man. Doggy's cute, man. Now tell me about the bathtub scene in Savage Street. That's what I want to talk about. Great. Yeah, yeah, it definitely looked basic. Still my surprises. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic about it. You know, man, I know you hated the trailer. I don't hate the trailer. I don't like it either, but what I mean, I am curious. But I eat farm. Yeah, I definitely eat farm animals. Yeah. No, I'm definitely a carnivore, man. I love my meat. Love my meat. But I'm an animal lover too. For real. Yeah. My point is, people don't go to conventions to see these people so they promote their humanitarian shit. So they call it, yeah, prequels, sequels, reboots, remakes, just all kinds of different shit. They cross out the ones that they don't want to be a part of the franchise anymore, and they put ones in it that aren't much better than the ones that were in it before. Oh yeah, oh man, cheeseburger, fucking big nice, fucking porterhouse, fucking old ribeye steak, prime rib. Oh dude, big ass nice fucking medium rare fucking prime rib. That's what's up, man. Steak and eggs, hell yeah. Steak and eggs is good. Better believe it, man. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it, man. Yep, doing real good, man. Doing real good. So I ain't been on here in a live chat or anything and did a watching like, since Tuesday. So I was definitely jonesing to get on here and do some Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead Rise is not bad. Um, I would put it at number three as far as my favorite show. Which you got the original Evil Dead, got the Evil Dead remake, Rise, Evil Dead 2, and the Army of Darkness. That's the way I read those five. It's not bad. It's it's definitely got its scenes, and it's um definitely worth a watch, worth that initial watch. Sure. Hey, Juno, I seen Nefarious today. Watching Nefarious this morning. Hey, Sean, what's going on, man? Well, that's happening. But yeah, I decided to sit down and actually watch Nefarious this morning. Loved it, man. Well, it was so unique, man. It's just different. You know what I mean? Good show. Good show. What is going on, Sean? Yeah, man. Sean, do you just want to do that press with G Part 4 next week? Just take a week break off of for the horror. This I got these other two things going on here. Got these other two things going on, and my son's starting school this coming week, and you know what I mean. So you know what I mean. Kind of sort of pick it up next Tuesday, if that's all right with you, man. Yeah, man. Sean Patrick Flannery fucking just tore it up, man. I didn't even realize it was him to begin with. I looked and I said, "Holy shit, that is him." Did a great job. Great job, man. Yeah, I thought that movie was just very unique, very different. Like I had the balls to be different, you know. Got an hour and 3 minutes in right now. Powder was Sean Patrick Flannery? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Like you ever seen Evil Dead Rise yet, Russell? Yeah, it's not bad. It's you know it's a good show. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put it up there with the original Evil Dead or the remake, but you know, not bad. Yeah, just we'll just hook it up next Tuesday. Not this coming one, but you know, a week from this coming Tuesday. Yeah, they only give it like a 6.5, but I thought it was really well done. So yes, long time ago. Seen a long time ago. It's been quite a while. Freaking don't know how to, I mean, freaking don't know how to do a bad film, and he just does not know how. Part two, yeah, I mean, but part two is when they start getting that silliness going. You know, it doesn't get too stupid, but you know, in Army of Darkness, when it really, yeah, man, Grace is good in my opinion. Yeah, that's true. Still, yeah, yeah, could have been much worse. Definitely could have been much worse. People did rise could have been so much worse. So yeah, yeah, good film, but yeah, Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, first time I ever seen Willem Dafoe, man, was in Street Fighter, way back in by 84, 85, with Michael Parr and Diane Lane, when he plays the biker. One up the other. Uh, yeah, yeah. That's why I still stick with my old school classics, man. I still love all the OGs, man. You if you can at least try to reach for that, leave them alone. You can at least try to reach for that kind of quality. Leave it the fuck alone. You know what I mean? What movie are you talking about, man? Or, August 4th. What day is that on, you guys? Yeah, I always do older films. You know what I mean? Oh, Streets of Fire. Yeah, yeah, Streets of Fire. Oh yeah, yeah. I give him. I definitely give Nefarious fucking thumbs up, man. To me, it's really good, man. It kept me completely interested the whole time. I was right there watching it. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Warriors. Oh man, the Warriors are fucking badass. Me and Steele did that several months ago, man. Really nice commentary on the Warriors. Got it right there on. I got it right here on the channel. Um, anyone who hasn't seen that, go back and check out me and Steele doing the discussion, and the watch and commentary on the Warriors. Bills the Warriors. We also did a fucking badass, fucking kick ass job on Shining and Clockwork Orange. Definitely go back and check out mine and Steele's old fucking watches and commentary. They're damn good. Timestamp on my end is minute 10 or and 1 hour 10 minutes. Yeah, I have the Screen Factory of that split Streets of Fire. Hell yeah, it was. That was nice, man. Shining was well, all of our shit was good. We still need to make up fucking scanners, man. Because remember, I was starting that new medicine. I was fucking tired. I was passing out during it. And that's my favorite Cronenberg. I still have not got that done yet. So we need to make a plan to do scanners, man. Definitely. We got we got unresolved business with scanners. Yeah, I fucking just smashed right the fuck up. That's a fucking embarrassing. Hey, yeah. Shit happens, Things happen. But every time I try to do anything scanners involved, man, it doesn't go right. And I don't understand it. But I fucking adore that movie, man. But this time it's gonna work out. It's going to fucking work out. Yes, it does, man. Um, I think Criterion still has rights to it, so I'm surprised they haven't went 4K with it yet. Man, I'll be on top of that like flies on shit, man. With a buzz scanner, the original scanner, kick ass. No, not like him. Like Revick, Daryl Revick. Oh, Pieces, man. Yeah, that's another good one too, man. I wanted to redo Pieces just because I like it, just because I like to do Pieces and The Shining. You know what I mean? It's like there's certain ones I'll probably do fucking 3, 4, 5 times before my YouTube career is over. Pieces is one of them. Fucking The Shining, Clockwork. Yeah, that's just one. Like just Before Dawn, I've done twice. I've done Exorcist a couple of times. It's just you know, I do the films that I like. You know what I mean? That I want to do the watches on, even if I got to do them 10 times. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I ain't even done no Godzillas, man. God, I need to do some Godzilla. One I was really freaked out by was that well, I can't remember which one was that. Was it the Gojira or whatever? Where Godzilla starts out, he's like definitely a villain, real weird looking, and then he evolves into this nasty looking fucking Godzilla, man. Literally, at first he looks kind of weird and kind of generic, and then he evolves into this nasty Godzilla. Fucking awesome. I ended up really liking that one. Yeah. No, not like Revit. Daryl Revit. You're gonna be with me, Cam. After all, brother should be close. Don't you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't. I don't know, man. I think one Godzilla that doesn't get a whole lot of talking. Now, King Kong 2005 is pretty good. Peter Jackson one, yeah. Um, I think the Godzilla that doesn't get talked about a whole lot that I think is all right, man, is Godzilla 1985. I mean, I actually kind of enjoyed that one. One where Raymond Burr come back, you know what I'm saying? That was never talked about. Never. Yeah, we need to do some Godzilla sometime. I'm starting to get into monsters and shit like that. Like that's an announcement that I have to make. That's why the color here of my banner going across here is a hint of what I'm going to be doing for my matinee watch next week. On just a little hint. That banner, the color of the banner and stuff, is just a hint of what I'm doing next Sunday. They're gonna do it. Yeah, he's like, hey, I don't know what the fuck. I ain't gonna do that. And the dude's just like, he's like, and Roy's just like, with a look like kind of like Ace Frehley when Ace Frehley's playing guitar. That's kind of what Reddick looked like when he was sucking fucking bald head dude's brain out before he blew it up. He's like sucking into cheeks and shit like Ace Frehley does when he's playing a solo. That's kind of what he looked like. He's just digging it, man. Oh hell, you check out Scanner. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was a decent King Kong. A little long though. That's my only problem with 2005 King Kong. It's just a long motherfucker. That's a long ass movie. It's a little too long. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, 98 Godzilla. 98 Godzilla. Are you talking about the one that the Taco Bell fucking what was involved with Taco Bell with Little Dog like the Kiro Taco Bell? The little Chihuahua. That Godzilla where he looked like a lizard and shit. It had Matthew Broderick and shit in it. Is that the 98 Godzilla film? It had they got in the dome and had all those Godzilla type fucking lizards running around. Yeah, yeah. That was not Godzilla to me. Not even close. If that's the one you're talking about, yeah, I'm not big. I think that's 98 Godzilla. One that was hyped up big by Taco Bell. So, think we need a bigger box. Yeah, I like the dog, but yeah, yeah. We're having the Taco Bell dog, man. That Taco Bell dog was cool. We keep our Taco Bell. What happened to Taco Bell, man? Taco Bell used to be fucking good, man. They had the Baja Stick Gordita. They had the fucking first the original grilled stuffed burritos. Man, shit was good, man. The enchiladas. Taco Bell is just fucking just shell of itself now. In my opinion, man, I went to Burger King here. I ain't had a Whopper in fucking probably 5 6 years. And I went to fucking Burger King to get a Whopper. It was like $7 or some shit, $7 or $8 for a fucking Whopper. I said, you gotta be. I mean, that made my asshole hurt immediately. I was like, damn, at least give me a kiss so I can fucking me. Yeah, you're gonna fuck me. I require a kiss first. You know what I mean? Like Al Pacino said, in Dog Day Afternoon. You know, I only kiss with my fucking $8 for a fucking Whopper. Are you crazy? You got your mind with that shit? Fucking crazy, man. I was like, what? Two Whoppers being like $17 and something, or fucking $18, something like that. I was like, oh god, my ass has been sore and I was like, well, I don't think I'll be doing that again anytime soon. Yeah, man, that's the old King Kong. King Kong, King Kong, King Kong, 10 times as big as man. Yeah, that one. That's done by the um. Matter of fact, I have those King Kong cartoons. And they're done by Rankin and Bass, same people that did like Rudolph and all that shit. Done by the same people. Rankin and Bass. That cartoon is King Kong, 10 times as big as yeah. Did you guys see my pickups there where I got the entire season of Rocky and Bowling going? It's got the fairy fables and all that bullshit on it. It's cool shit, man. Yes, man. I want to do Over the Edge for a long, long time. I have that. That's a damn good movie. I also want to do The Outsiders. I got that fucking kick-ass fucking studio canal. I think it's studio canal set. Get to a little movie, you little bitch. Where you at? Yeah, he does, man. That's for Dominion. Yeah, King Kong. Sometimes big as that's the part I always remember that song. Yeah, I had those as a matter of fact. Around here somewhere, man. It's down here with my yeah, I got some of that down here with my underdog collection and all my He-Man Master Universe, Scooby Doo's, the Super Friends, Looney Tunes, the Tom and Jerry's. Hell yeah, all that shit down there. Hey Zodiac, what's going on, man? Hey Slasher Bread, how you been doing? Yeah, me either, man. Oh, you all right, Zodiac, man? Guys, don't forget to give me those likes, though, man. Much appreciated. See you there, going back. Yeah, man. Boom. There you went. There you went. There went Farley Granger. This is the damnest thing I ever seen when I found out fucking Farley Granger was killer in this. Because, you guys went around earlier when I was talking about Farley Granger is the guy that was in the old, in a couple of old Hitchcock films, Strangers on a Train and Rope. Really, really good actor, man. Hitchcock liked him a lot. The mascot was gone because of super even people thought racist. Oh man, people think everything is fucking racist. Man, people are just dying to be offended racially. It just pisses me to fuck off, man. Can't do shit, can't have shit without it being racist. Either racist or sexist or something, man. Like seen, a little person, and I can't remember who was around, but I refer to him as a midget. Because in my time that's what we call them. We call them midgets, right? And the person looked at me like I just cut a fucking nasty fart, man. I was like, what? I'm not insulting nobody. Oh, that's a slur. What, a midget? Can't say shit, man. You can't say anything without offending somebody. People are just dying to be offended. They're just begging to be offended. Like, fuck, man. You want me to offend? I can really offend you if you want me to offend you. I ain't gonna fuck around about it. I don't ever say nothing racist or fucking offensive. I can. But I don't, you know? What's wrong with midget? You know what I mean? So what's the proper term then? Little people? I mean, is that what you're supposed to say? This is crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, it's fucking stupid, man. Ridiculous. That's why I say people just want to be offended. They just, they're begging to be. You must really be wanting it if you're going to be that picky with every little thing the motherfucker said. You know, it's ignorant shit. Yeah, we're coming back this Thursday. As a matter of fact, we're coming back with the show, the Italian Watch Show. I do believe we're supposed to be doing that Thursday, aren't we? Um, isn't JT bringing Zombie 3? I do believe. Here, look this up. Yeah, man, I was blown away by all the shit Joseph Zito has done, man. Probably people 4. He did Missing in Action. He did Red Scorpion. Man, it's crazy. Here, me find this shit. Here it is on on um on Trey Canale Rimbalzo, which is 3 channel bounce. Be there Thursday on JT's channel doing Zombie 3. So, man, I almost forgot about that. Okay, but, yeah, um, we're doing Friday the 13th part 4, final chapter a week from this Tuesday. So yeah. So let me write this down. Let me run through the Thursday. Okay, Thursday we got Monday, okay. T and me on JT's channel doing Zombie 3. All right. All right. All this, okay. now I can go through all this different shit that's coming up here for you guys, so I can let everybody know what the fuck is happening. Okay. Hopefully everybody enjoyed Prowler. Prowler is now ended. But let me turn all this shit off. All right, coming up tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 11 p.m. It will not be a watch. Usually I do a watch party on Monday night. I've done it for over a year now. Tomorrow night will be something different. Tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Will be a deep dive discussion with my special guest, Flesh Wound Dan from Flesh Wound Features. I look forward to that. It's going to be a fun discussion, and we are discussing the original 1978 I Spit on Your Grave, and and its remake of the 2010 version, which is my favorite. I prefer that one over the 1970. And then Tuesday night, there won't be a for the horror of it. We're right in the middle of the Friday 13th series. We're moving out to a week from Tuesday. We'll be picking back up the horror of it, episode 18, Friday the 13th for the Clown Chapter. A week from Tuesday. But this coming Tuesday will be at 10 p.m. Will be a watch commentary / discussion of Final Exam from 1981 with Filthy Dan from Department of Fear. And then Thursday night, Sean and I, it's JT's turn. Sean and I will be over on JT's channel with our show we put together called Tre Canale Rimbalzo, also known as the Free Channel Bounce, basically. We just bounce, and now it's JT's turn. We're going to JT's channel, and where we will be discussing Zombies 3. So, hopefully everybody caught that shit. That's what's going to be happening. I will go back through this. I'll go back through this just to make sure. I'm going to shove it right up your guys' ass. All right. This is tomorrow night. My special guest, Flesh Wound Dan. Tomorrow night at 11 p.m. We'll be discussing I Spit on Your Grave original and I Spit on Your Grave remake. Tuesday night, Final Exam 1981 with my special guest, Filthy Dan from the Department of Fear. The Italian discussion with JT and Sean on JT's channel Thursday night. A week from this coming Tuesday, me and Sean will be picking back up for the horror of it, episode 18, for the final chapter. And does anybody know, can anybody tell by the color here of my banner going across there, what my watch is, or what my Sunday afternoon matinee is going to be next week at 1 p.m.? That should be a clear indication. This color here should give it away. It should give it away. Yes. Oh, so that okay. So that August 4th is on Friday. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be there doing that. Nice one. Nice guess, Pat. Nice guess. Next Sunday on my Sunday afternoon matinee, I will be doing the originator, the very first ever summer blockbuster. I will be watching, doing a commentary and discussion on Jaws with Roy Scheider and Richard Dreyfuss and Robert Shaw. Absolutely, Jaws. Yeah, I've never done Jaws, guys, so I'm looking forward to it. That is the matinee. It's still summer. Had to do Jaws. I've never done Jaws. So next Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, it will be Jaws, my friend. Nice guess, Pat. Great job, man. Did you? Did you? Yep. I've never done it, man. I've never done it. So I'm excited. This time next week we'll be watching motherfucking Jaws. The original Jaws. Absolutely. Um, I was checking out Jaws 2 this morning, and it looks really nice. Looks really good. That 4K does. I'm trying to fit in all the movies that I've been missing. I've been trying to catch up, man. I've been trying to catch up on you know liking all your guys' channels and watching your guys' stuff and everything. And I'm just so far fucking behind that I'm just now getting my shit back together. I took this weekend off. I hadn't done anything this weekend because my son had went over to his mom's for the weekend. So my fiance and I took this weekend to spend some us close time together. So that put me back a little more even. But hey, definitely well worth it. Had a great time. Um, but now I'm getting back into it, and I'm getting back to the channels, getting back to the likes and the watches and all that kind of stuff, and getting my shit back together. So, yeah, hopefully. So just so everybody knows, I'm not ignoring your guys' channels or nothing. I'm catching up. I swear. So man, I tell you what, dude, you will never see my motherfucking ass in a goddamn ocean. It's not gonna happen. I don't give a shit. It's no way, man. I don't give a fuck. Uh, Last night I was watching on here on YouTube. I was watching some shit about some shark attacks and everything. It ain't nothing scarier than a big ass 20-foot fucking great white with its mouth open this goddamn wide. You know what I mean? Coming at you with because their teeth kind of extend and shit, man. It's fucking horrible. That to me, of all the horror movies and everything I've ever watched, it's the only thing that's ever scared me. That scared me. Can you imagine being in the ocean and seeing that motherfucker coming up on you like that? Shit. Oh man. Jaws is fantastic. And I've never done Jaws. I've never done commentary and discussed it and everything. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna discuss this motherfucker. I don't know if I'm gonna have anybody with me or not. I've been thinking about it. I'm not sure because Jaws is one that I do want to discuss. You know what I mean? I'll be into the chat and everything, but I really want to discuss Jaws and talk about Jaws. I've never done it. I'm excited to do it. It's one of the greatest films ever made. The original summer blockbuster. You can't get no more classic than Jaws. So I really want to talk about it. Yeah, it's fucking over, man. And you stand a zero chance. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It ain't like the Meg where fucking old dude punched it and shit. I mean, man, you know, motherfucker. I mean, come on. I just won't get in the fucking ocean. See, that's the deal there. If you don't get in it, so yeah. In the next week, this week, interesting week. Tomorrow night's the Expo on Your Graves. Tuesday night, back to finally back to a pretty good bloody, decent slasher with Final Exam. Thursday, Zombie 3 with our Italian watch. Sunday, Jaws. And then next Monday, I'm not sure what I'm doing for next Monday either. But I'll be back on regular schedule. This week's just a little different, you know what I mean? This is going to be the first Monday that I haven't done a watch since I took my break. Other than that, every Monday has been a watch. Every. But I'm actually going to do a film discussion with Dan because I've been wanting to do a show with Flesh Moon Futures for a while. So talk to Flesh Moon Dan's like one of the coolest guys around. Um, so yeah, that should be fun. And I just met Filthy Dan from Department of Fear, and he seems like a cool guy. I started following and watching his show. So that should be interesting, doing that watch for the final exam with him. But yeah, just kind of wanted to step out and do a couple things with a couple people I'd never done anything. Yeah, fucking Statham. If I remember this correctly, didn't he punch the Meg in the first Meg fucking movie? Didn't he punch it or something? Did he come up, he fucking punched it in the nose or some shit? I was like, man, because I remember about an hour into that movie, I remember making the statement. I said, man, if if that motherfucker punches that fucking shark, punches that Meg, I'm done. I'm shutting it off. I'll be damned, man. Oh hell yeah, man. Oh god, man, the wrestler. I fucking love the wrestler. Man. You watch that wrestler. You watch my watch and discussion commentary of the wrestler, and I really focus in on that movie. That movie, it has some parallels, big time parallels. It is one that very personal wrestler, very personal. It mirrors a lot of shit in me. You know what I mean? Certain things really get to me. As a matter of fact, I've only gotten emotional doing watches twice on 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 my shows in the last twice. And one of them was on the wrestler when he's sitting there talking to his daughter and he's saying, telling her that he screwed up. You know what I mean? And he's telling her, I just don't want you to hate me. You know, that mirrors, something that went on in my life, and that got to me. You know, just talking about it now kind of does actually. Just a little bit. Hey, I'm a sensitive guy. I'll kick your fucking ass, but at the same time, I'm a sensitive motherfucker, and I'm not ashamed of that. And then on Carrie, when she's heading up to accept her plum queen and everything, and you know what's getting ready to happen, and how happy she is, and it's all she ever wanted, and she's living her dream right before it comes crashing down on her. That got me a little emotional. These are just films that I love and really hold close to me. So yeah, check out The Wrestler. If you guys haven't seen Wrestler, check it out because I think I did a pretty damn good job on it. I plan on doing a bunch of non-horror shit, man. I got so much stuff I want to do. You know, if I only live long enough to do all of it, right? Hey, Echo, what's going on, man? But yeah, anyway, anyway, yeah. Now that I've yeah, I was never big on Mickey Rourke, much to begin with, but the wrestler, he's absolutely fucking excellent. He is excellent. You know, that movie is so fucking good. Um, I got plans on doing a lot on for you guys. You don't even know. I even want to do I think it's back to 34, 35 version of Mice and Men. I think that's a fantastic movie too. And I want to do that. I wouldn't mind doing The Godfather. I wouldn't mind doing good. You know what I mean? Goodfellas. There's a lot of shit on. Unlimited, man. Unlimited. Unlimited, y'all. Unlimited, unlimited, unlimited. No reason to be, you know what I mean? You live once, man. There's no reason to limit your channel. There's really not. Do all the shit you want to do. If you want to be mainly horror, fine, do that. But don't limit yourself to just that. If you want to do other shit, do other shit. Milo. No, I haven't seen Milo. It's fine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good stuff, man. Sorry to hear what, Russell. Oh, just about what I was saying. Well, yeah, I mean, it's things that I've managed to fix, but I had a situation that was close to that, and being a former wrestler, you know what I mean? It just all mixed. Another part in that movie that really gets me through the wrestler is when he gets the extra hours and he's working in the deli, and he's heading down there and he's on his way to it and he can hear the cheer of the fans. So it's almost like he's heading to the ring. He's getting ready and then he goes through the door and all the cheer just stops. And now he's in the deli section. So it's like, you know what I mean? That is so profound, man. That part is so profound. Mm, it's just great, great filmmaking. Splat's a good movie. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. Um, oh God, I mean, you can go on and on with this shit, man. You know, I even love, I talk about a lot of shit. When I'm showing off my new stuff and my pickups. On Golden Pond, I think is a fucking beautiful fucking film. You know, that is a great fucking movie. So yeah, yeah. I'm just I'm just just many facets to me. I guess you could say many different levels to me. I'm many different things. And I'm not expecting a lot of people to join when I do some of these films, but that's all right. It's all right because it's stuff that I need to do and stuff that I want to. So, let's see. Jaws next Sunday. This Monday. There's another one I was wanting to do. Maybe I'll do this other one next month. What month? Shit, there's one specifically that I had that I was wanting to do next Monday. Has anyone here? I have some recommendations to do, and here's one of them. It is fantastic. It's called The Dead Girl, and stars Tony Collette's in it. Oh my God, let me see. Tony Collette, Mary Steenburgen is in it. Piper Laurie is in it. Let's see, James Franco, Marcia Gay Harden, um, Josh Brolin. See who else. Rose Byrne is in here. Brittany Murphy is great. This is a great fucking show. Check it out. It's called The Dead Girl. If you haven't seen it, starring Brittany Murphy, check it out. Good film. And of course, you guys know Tony Collette from Hereditary. And of course, Brittany Murphy, like I said, Josh Brolin, man. Here's the cast of this film, man. Brittany Murphy, Josh Brolin, Rose Byrne, Tony Collette, Bruce Davison, James Franco, Marcia Gay Harden, Mary Beth Hurt, Piper Laurie, Mary Steenburgen. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Um, let me see if I can find one more. One more. Oh shit. Let me see. Ooh, here's one. And here's one. Two in a row here. The last two recommendations here. I know you guys have seen this, but this is another one I want to do badly too. It's one of the most chilling villains I've ever seen in a film. No Country for Old Men. Xavier Bardem is fucking great. And I like Josh Brolin too. And look, man, look, you got Josh Brolin, Xavier Bardem, and Tommy Lee Jones. I mean, great movie. Anybody hasn't seen this, anybody who's been God, I don't know where all these years, and hasn't seen this, don't wait any longer. Watch this movie. No Country for Old Men. One more. Now this is a good looking show too, man. It's a really good show. And some people may say it, some people may not have. But this has got Nicole Kidman, it's got Matthew McConaughey, it's got Zac Efron, it's got Glenn and John Cusack playing a fucking psychopath, man, a fucking mean ass fucking psychopath called the Paperboy. Check that fucking movie out. Absolutely. Yes. No Country for Old Men, Paperboy, and The Dead Girl. Now there's two different Dead Girl movies. There's one just called Dead Girl, and that's a decent show too. And then there's The Dead Girl. So The Dead Girl's got Brittany Murphy. Uh, is that Dead Girl I'm talking about is the Dead Girl with Brittany Murphy. Totally correct. So that way you'll know. But yeah, a lot of people may not have seen this. This is a good fucking show. Yeah, Paperboy, No Country for Old Men, and The Dead Girl. guess I can get ready to let you guys go on about your business and do your thing. I'm going to keep you too long. Cool. Thanks, Zodiac. Yeah. Hey, man. That's one thing about me. I think I at least have good taste in film. I know a good film, you know, and I love to push them, man. It just, you know, it excites to push shit. I mean, it really does. I have so many more recommendations, but I'll hold them off for another day. So every, you know, I am every Sunday or whatever, I'll whip out some that I say you got to see. But other than that, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow night if you want. Oh god, extra flavor trip, man. You should, you know, who knows, man. Uh, yeah, definitely, you know, man. Hopefully, you enjoy your gift tomorrow when you open it up. Get a hold of me and let me know what you think about it. Other than that, man, tomorrow night, join me at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Where I will be on here with Flesh Wound Dan from Flesh Wound Pictures. We'll be discussing I Spit on Your Grave, 1978 and 2010. So, hopefully, you guys had a good time. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night for what should be a kick-ass conversation. As usual, much love to you. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves, most definitely. Don't forget, I am Gorko. You guys are not. Have a great day.